Returning once again to the Marams at Hemsby, I wanted to see what had changed since my previous visits and capture another update on the continuing demolition work along this rapidly changing coastline. Over recent months, I have filmed several homes that once stood here but now have completely disappeared. Following the noise, I walked towards the direction of the crane and discovered another demolition operation getting underway. At this stage, the house was still standing. It had a distinctive white door, making it easy to identify. The demolition team appeared to be preparing the area, bringing in equipment and arranging skips before the work was due to begin. I managed to capture this moment, the final stage before another home would disappear from the Hemsby landscape. When I returned the following day, the demolition had already started. The same house with the white door was now being taken apart, and the familiar doorway was gone. The crane that I had filmed preparing for the work was now in action, lifting debris from what had once been someone's home. Watching the demolition take place, you could see just how quickly these buildings are removed. Within a short time, a house that had stood on this cliff top for many years was reduced to rubble. One of the most noticeable moments was seeing the crane lift a large television screen along with the remains of the building. It was a reminder that behind every house being demolished, there was once a home filled with personal belongings, memories, and everyday life. Sadly, it appeared that not everything had been removed before the demolition began. The coastline at Hemsby continues to change, and each visit reveals another chapter in the story of coastal erosion and the impact it has on the people and properties along this fragile stretch of Norfolk. Another house has now disappeared from the Marams, but through these videos we can continue to record and remember the landscape as it changes. Standing here and watching this unfold, it is another reminder of just how quickly the landscape at Hemsby is changing. For many years, these homes were part of the character of the Marams, sitting on the cliff top overlooking the coast. But with the continuing effects of erosion, they have become another part of Hemsby's ever-changing story. Where there was once a home, there is now an empty space, another visible sign of the battle between the coastline and the communities that have lived alongside it. Each visit brings a different view of this landscape. What was standing only days before can soon become a memory, captured only through photographs and videos. This is why documenting these changes is so important, to create a record of a coastline that continues to transform before our eyes. Another chapter in the story of Hemsby's disappearing cliff top has now come to an end.